Hi, my name is Brandon Routh, and I'm the next guest on Screen and Beyond.
On Screen and Beyond, an inside look into the entertainment world featuring interviews with people from the movie, TV, and music industry, news on upcoming TV and DVD releases, and the rumor mill. And now, here's the host of On Screen and Beyond, Brian Zemrak.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me for another edition of On Screen and Beyond. This is episode 753 of On Screen and Beyond. I'm your host, Brian Zemrak, and this is the show that brings you a celebrity guest each week from the movie, TV, or music industry, as well as keeping you updated on what's coming your way as far as remakes, sequels, prequels, upcoming new movies, TV and DVD streaming releases, and the rumor mill. And this week, get ready to sit down for a quick chat with Brandon Routh, who is known for so many roles on TV and on film, including Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The Flash, Arrow, DC Legends of Tomorrow, The Rookie, Chuck, and of course, as Superman himself in Superman Returns, that was on the big screen back in 2006. Brandon Routh will be joining us shortly, right here on Screen and Beyond. Well, I hope you checked out last week's episode of On Screen and Beyond. In case you missed it, we had James Pickens Jr., who plays Dr. Weber on Grey's Anatomy, as our guest. It was a lot of fun talking with James about his career and his new short film, Albert's Flower. And give that one a watch or a listen if you have a chance, because I think you'll enjoy that episode. And I hope you had a great week. And I will be, getting some episodes coming at you very quickly here, I think. Anyways, I have been busy lining up more fascinating guests, and you may be getting a few interviews in rapid succession. And that is why I urge you to please check us out on the socials. And I hope you will subscribe to On Screen and Beyond and follow us on your favorite podcast provider, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And I don't want you to miss any of these interesting people that we have on the way. Video versions of the show are available on Spotify and YouTube, and audio versions on all major platforms as far as podcasts, including Apple Podcasts. Subscribing is free, but you will have the advantage of getting the episode as soon as it is released, okay? And also check us out on onscreenandbeyond.com. And while you're at it, tell a friend about On Screen and Beyond and share our posts when you see them popping up on socials, letting everybody know who we have as a guest this week. And if you would like to contact me, well, if you have a question or a suggestion for a guest, email me at feedback@onscreenandbeyond.com. And let's get right into it. It's time for remakes, sequels, and prequels on Screen and Beyond.
Please hang up and try again.
Remake, sequels, and prequels. November 14th, the remake of The Running Man with Glenn Powell strolls into theaters. Word is out that Lady Gaga has joined the cast of The Devil Wears Prada 2, and it's scheduled for a May 1st, 2026 release in theaters. Sigourney Weaver may be considering to return to the Alien franchise that she entered back in 1979. She met with Disney after reading a, quote, quite extraordinary script, and we shall see what happens with that one. Joseph Gordon-Levitt will direct a yet unnamed AI thriller for Netflix, and Rachel Adams will star in the film. And an Ocean's prequel is in the works, and they have in talks with Bradley Cooper and starring opposite Margot Robbie. And it will be directed by Twisters director Lee Isaac Chung. Coming up next, upcoming new movies. Upcoming new movies, Mercy stars Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson as a detective stands trial for the murder of his wife, and he has 90 minutes to prove his innocence before an AI judge decides his fate. You can look for that in theaters on January 23rd, 2026. Jennifer Lopez will star in The Last Mrs. Parrish from director Robert Zemeckis on Netflix, and Debbie Mazar and Dennis O'Hare will also be joining the cast. And Angelina Jolie leads the film Anxious People as an investment banker begrudgingly mingles with a group of strangers for an open house the day before Christmas and a bank robber takes them all hostage. Jason Segel, Carol Kane, and Sully McLeod will also be in the cast. And that's it for upcoming new movies. Let's take a look at movies and TV on DVD and streaming. Movies and TV on DVD and streaming. Cheech and Chong's Last Movie limited edition steelbook arrives on Blu-ray on November 4th. Also on November 4th, you can look for Happy's Place Season 1 with Reba McEntire to land on DVD and Blu-ray. November 11th, Freakier Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan comes to DVD. Spinal Tap, The End Continues, slams onto Blu-ray and 4K on November 11th. And also on November 11th, The Morning Show Seasons 1 and 2 box set will arrive on Blu-ray and DVD. And that's it for movies and TV on DVD and streaming. It's TV and entertainment time. TV and entertainment time. Stephen Colbert may be out of a job on TV come November, but he will be having a voice role in the upcoming new Star Trek Starfleet Academy series on Paramount Plus. The first 2 episodes premiere on January 15th. Showtime has announced that the upcoming 4th season of Yellow Jackets will be the last season, and MasterChef has been renewed for season 16 and 17 with Gordon Ramsay. And that's it for TV and entertainment time. Coming up next on Screen and Beyond, we're going to be sitting down for a quick little chat with Brandon Routh right here on Screen and Beyond. Joining us today on Screen and Beyond is an actor who we have seen on Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, The Flash, DC Legends of Tomorrow, The Rookie, Arrow, Chuck, and as the Man of Steel in Superman Returns. That was in 2006. He has a new comedy out called Out of Order. It's Brandon Routh. Brandon, thank you for joining us. Welcome to On Screen and Beyond.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, Brandon, Out of Order. This is a really fun film.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
I really enjoyed it, and I've seen you in a lot of different roles, but this is just something different that I haven't seen you do for a while. So, it's something different for me anyways.
Yeah, I think, thank you. I appreciate that. It's something that I kind of feel like is a character that I played before just because he was ready. I don't know, that energy I've always kind of enjoyed. So I really jumped at the opportunity to put the comedy front and center.
Give our audience an idea of what Out of Order is about.
Sure. Well, Out of Order is about John, and he's kind of lost his girlfriend because he's basically not grown up. He's kind of still a little bit of a boy in a man's body, and he thinks that what she wants is for him to be even more successful as a lawyer and to be like that is the business side of him that is what needs to upgrade. But really, it's just he needs to step up and take responsibility for more of his life. Anyway, he goes on a wild goose chase to try to impress her, and ends up becoming the prosecuting and defending lawyer on the same case. And because of that, he can't look the same, so he has to don an alter ego of sorts, or a disguise. Hence, Jack is created, and then comedy ensues.
Yeah,
as they fight out the case.
Now, I noticed in the film there seems to be a lot of tongue-in-cheek,
in a way, yeah, yes,
and nods that are going on, and I think it really makes the film a lot of fun.
Thank you. You mean like homages to other films or past characters?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know all of what you speak about necessarily, but anytime we can, I think the film feels a lot like more of a '90s comedy, which are a little more lighthearted and easy watching, but still funny and have a lot of heart. So it was one of the things that drew me to the movie.
Yeah. Now, did you have any input as far as, the winks and nods and things, or did you just, happen to say that, hey, let's try this. This might be good.
Right. Well, the only one that I can think of that I added, I guess, was the elevator bit, and taking the glasses off.
Yes.
And that kind of happened kind of spur of the moment when we were filming that late one night, that scene. And I thought it was the last take we did. I thought, oh, this could be fun. And then, of course, they used it.
It was,
And it works. It's apropos. I mean,
it
it's,
really does. Yes. It was.
Hello, this is Mark McClure. I played Jimmy Olsen in the Superman movies, and you saw me as Dave McFly in Back to the Future, and you're listening to On Screen and Beyond.
So how did you get involved with the film?
I was sent a script and an offer, an opportunity to talk to Guy Jacobson about it, and as comedy has been my first love and the thing I wanted to continue to do more and more of in my career, the opportunity to play two characters, essentially, and be a part of like the whole movie, almost every scene in the whole movie, was daunting, but also very exciting to me. And I just felt I understood the tone that the guy was going for, at least in my own way, from the very beginning. So it was a little bit of a no brainer kind of for me to say yes.
Uh-huh. Yes. And it must be difficult for an actor like yourself, to do two roles like that and go back and forth with yourself. And do you ever get confused doing that?
I mean, at times, like, am I doing the right voice? Am I in the right, Jack has a kind of, John is putting on Jack. So, how much is John showing too much through the Jack, impersonation, what have you? And the physicality has to shift. And that's kind of one of the things that I thought of going in, but you don't find until you're there kind of filming it on the day. And there's a funny scene where John and Jack kind of forget who each other are in a phone conversation, which actually leads to a bit of fun comedy.
Hmm. And some of the funniest scenes in the movie were with you and Luis Guzman. He was just a riot, and it was just so much fun to see the things he does.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't always know what was going to happen, which made it fun for me because we did the scripted stuff and also quite a bit of improv, um, and so it was fun to follow him and see where he was going and where we would end up, and just follow his intensity. Even it kind of puts Jack in a different place because he hasn't come up against anybody who's as much of an oddball as Gustav's character, and it brings a lot of just silliness and irreverence to the movie.
Hmm.
Also, he was wonderful to work with.
Oh yeah, he was a riot, and you guys were so great together. And speaking of the cast, you had an amazing cast here. Now, what did how did you get these people all on? Did you have anything to say about the cast?
I had a great deal to do with Sam Huntington, who plays Paul Klaus on the movie. This is our third film together. We became friends after filming Superman Returns, where he played Jimmy Olsen. And so when I read this, I immediately thought of Sam because we play partners of sorts in a movie called Dylan Dog Dead of Night. Um, uh, and I just know we had that good back and forth, and we would be able to elevate the already funny script and kind of I would feel comfortable also knowing that I could go like 100% and I wouldn't fall flat on my face because he would be there to support and to bring the necessary energy and comedy that 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 was needed.
I didn't know you guys were friends, but it did come out on the screen, and it was like, see,
Yeah.
these guys must be buds. I mean,
Yeah, it was such a joy to film because he was there and we were roomies together while we were in New York too. So it was all around like a great experience for us.
Hi, I'm Mark Farner on Screen and Beyond.
So it was filmed in New York City.
Yeah, New
They were
York,
good friends.
Brooklyn, Queens, in towns too.
So it's in the Chelsea Film Festival. And is it any place that people can go online to find out where the film will be playing in the future and anything like that?
Well, I think right now it's just the one screening tonight, the 15th. And then I think we'll be making other film festival appearances. Actually, I'm not sure how to direct you to where those might be, but there's a out of order Instagram page which might have information on it if people want to see it it is traveling around to various festivals. Right now is the place to be, and unless we somebody sees it tonight, loves it, and wants to put us, buy us and show us to the masses.
They should, because people need to see this film.
Well,
Well,
thank you.
Brandon, I want to finish up with one final question. So, when you sit back and relax, what are your favorite TV shows now and of the past? And what's your favorite movies now and of the past? What do you enjoy watching?
I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. I love a lot of comedies. Um, uh, what did I just mention? I was talking about uh, Noises Off being a fantastic film, and Clue, especially now as we're getting into the kind of the Halloween season. It's fun to watch that. I've been a big fan of Braveheart as far as dramatic movie over the years.
Mhm.
Um, yeah.
Well, Brendan, thank you for joining us and congratulations on your film, Out of Order. People should definitely be looking for this, and it's a really fun film.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you getting the word out.
And a big shout out going to Brandon Routh for joining us here today at On Screen and Beyond. Be on the lookout for his new comedy, Out of Order. A lot of fun. Remember, you can subscribe and download episodes of On Screen and Beyond on YouTube, Spotify on video, or on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, or wherever you get your podcasts in the audio versions. So be sure to tell a friend about On Screen and Beyond so they too can enjoy your favorite TV, movie, and music stars as they share their stories and projects with us each week on Screen and Beyond, and sometimes more than each week. It seems like we're going to be giving you a bunch in a row here. So, well, you all take care and have a great week, and I will see you next time. And that's it. That's a wrap for this episode of On Screen and Beyond. So until next time, when we once again take you on screen and beyond, I'm Brian Zemrak. Take care.